my husband came home, and I had stacks of paper all over the living room floor, and he is like, "What is all of this?" And I'm like, "You just won't believe what's in here. It's incredible. You should read these letters about flying and aviation." The story of these letters is told by Emmy Carter Jr., who was my great uncle, and he was an aviator in the First World War. My dad was also a pilot. I flew with my dad a lot, and so I really connected with kind of the adventure part of this and the love of flying and aviation. These, I think, are really incredible. At the time, airplanes, there's no nomenclature for airplanes. They're called cars. He makes turns. He doesn't land, he does hops. And in this early point in aviation, the airplane is nicknamed a flying coffin. He describes in his letters what a tailspin is and describes to his mother the physics of a tailspin. He turned to go with the wind, and it caught his tail and put him in what is called a quote-unquote tailspin. You see, when your machine has lost flying speed, it must fall. The nose being heavy goes down first, and the wind sends your tail slowly around in a circle. If you have 500 feet or more, the car would gain enough speed to pull you out of the tailspin. Then your controls will take. But he was only 150 feet, so he nosed straight into the ground. The field was soft, and that helped save his life. The body of the car broke. He had the presence of mind to throw off his glasses, or he would have been terribly cut. A wire hit him under the neck, giving his head a bad jerk, but he is all right and was walking around after 30 minutes. Had a man been in the front seat, he would have been killed. They tell you 20 times a day about climbing too steep on the getaway. But there is always somebody you can't tell anything. He was one. There is a really intense, very human story that goes on here in terms of what happens to Emmy over the course of the war and his kind of psychological de-evolution. And I think we see that played out even these days in the war that we currently fight. That, there are very serious consequences from a mental health standpoint on what happens to these men. And it's just a very beautiful human drama.